Who knows the date?
16th.
16th of April, 2017. Home Slice. And Shenanigans is gonna meet his puppies. Actually, he's probably sniffed them before, but he's generally not in this area. This area is really unfenced. Behind that is the Olympics. Oh, their food's gone.
I came out and played with them earlier, so
They're
tired now.
they're pretty. Oh, you played with them earlier?
Yeah.
They're a pretty verbal bunch.
My puppies. Like little wolves.
I had somebody ask me a question on the YouTube station, which are generally, I toy with turning it off, but anyway, it doesn't even bear repeating. Mom was keeping those nipples well away from those little boo-boo suckers. That's Hooligan right there. That's
Big red one?
yeah. I'm calling him Hooligan. He's got
I like that.
he's got a leg up on my keeping status. He's big, but he's also always out front, and his tail's always super curly. I think he's going to be
I love them all.
a truly alpha. Hey, buddy. You remember me? You remember me? Yeah. Keep that tail up. Keep that tail up. Yeah. Even when you're not sure, keep that tail up. Hi. See that tail? He wasn't sure about that, but he kept that tail up. You know what he reminds me of? Oz. Yeah, to Mom. Exactly. Even when he was 6 weeks old, nothing scared him. I took to Mom from a little mud hut village, a little Kurd village in Turkey, actually, and threw him in a cardboard box and threw him in the cargo hold of a bus at 6 weeks old. He'd never been anywhere, seen anything. And I took him out of the box in downtown Ankara, which is chaotic at the bus station. Hard to find anything more chaotic. And nothing fazed him. And we proceeded to spend a few weeks more or less on foot in 3 countries, meeting street dogs and all kinds of things. And he just was very brave, even from the get-go. Home Slice, you keeping a distance now? Yeah? Where'd Shenanigans go? I let him out to be in the video. He's probably making sure there's nothing
They look like wolves.
predacious around. See, where is he?
There he is, right there.
Shenanigans! Come here! Come here, man!
Come on, buddy.
He's like, he looked at me. He's like, yeah, I'm right here. I can see you. You can see me. What do you need me to close that last 30 yards for? And that's the difference. Country would come. Half Borbol is going to finish doing his business. He'll probably come when he's done. But he's checking out everything that's been around. You got to remember, dogs are reading a lot of information with their noses all the time. You know what's been there. Maybe he's getting ready to take a dump right after I give I give that fancy talk. Anyway, these guys are almost exactly 4 weeks, right? They're born on the 17th, St. Patrick's Day. Olympic farm dogs. You've got to talk that way too, or they'll know it's a sham. I don't know. I don't think you've cultivated your Irish brogue. Mine's pretty sketchy as well. It's in and out. For fuck's sake, that's my favorite expression.
You sound a little like you have too much of Mom's accent mixed in there.
No. Conor McGregor's going to make the Irish brogue take it to another level. An MMA guy. M. I should do it. Everyone think I'm doing a Connor impersonation. When he says he says M. M. Hooligan. Look at Hooligan. Look at that tail. That's my guy. I'm betting on it. I'll be surprised if he's not my guy. Yeah,
He's so fat.
he's big and he's confident. And
And he's got a red head.
he's look at that tail. Nobody else's tail is that way.
How about that little scamp right there? How about this little scamp? How about that little scamp? Look at him.
Yeah, is that a he?
Yeah, it's a boy.
Yeah, he's pretty curly too.
They're all pretty. Oh, sorry.
Oh, someone asked me if we lost one because we had 10 and then 9. They said to become a keeper. No, man, I can't be separating puppies at this age. I'll tell you who's on track to be my keeper. But I'm not separating puppies and hiding them. I don't play that game. Oh, I was supposed to talk about a frequently asked question. Is it a breed? Is it a new breed? It's not a new breed by any meaningful definition of the term breed, which, if you look it up, is not meaningfully defined anyway. So depending on your definition, I guess, start with that. But no, to do a breed right, to really make a new breed, not just a new marketing ploy, it's really beyond the resources of most men, unless they have a whole lot of money, because you're going to end up with an insufficient genetic foundation, which is the bane of many a breed that exists, right? It has been done, even by guys who really shouldn't have done it. To do it right, you either need to have vast resources or you need to work with a bunch of people. And if you're dealing with a bunch of people, now you're a people manager. And I don't know that that's ever going to be for me. So if it's a good dog now, that's good enough for me. If it becomes a cross that a lot of people do, and they find each other and continue it, cool. My ego's not really attached to it. Either way, I don't see myself creating a registry and a governing structure. Although part of that got a lot easier with the advent of DNA testing becoming so affordable. Right? Soon, I think most paperwork is going to have a little DNA signature on it, and that'll eliminate a lot of the bullshit that goes on. But it doesn't address the issue of a meaningful criterion or selection pressure, which the show ring will never be in my book. And working criteria are really hard to quantify. I mean, so, yeah. The short answer is no. It's not a breed. It's a cross. I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. And one of these days, we've got to get a pedigree form filled out, right, daughter? So we can give people proper pedigrees in a fancy form. Yeah, that's Hooligan, man. I'm telling you. He's a ticket. Anyway, we're 8.5 minutes into this. I should have a little list of stuff I want to talk about before I do this.
Oh, that's a big yawn.
People really want to see it.
I yawn.
Is that right?
Well, you know how yawns are contagious.
Yawns are contagious with
I
people.
wonder if it'll work.
Try it. We'll document it. It's hard to fake a yawn, though, isn't it?
Let's go.
I don't know. Either your impersonation wasn't good or it didn't work. I don't see him yawning.
Maybe it has to be a puppy yawn.
If one of them yawns, they'll all yawn.
If the rest will yawn.
I would be curious to know. See, if you were in graduate school, that could be your PhD thesis. But out here at the farm, we just don't have resources for such academic nonsense. Oh, look at that. He's calm.
Yeah.
Is that little black face? They're so hard to tell apart.
I know.
Very consistent. Here's something that's kind of interesting. These are F2s. We haven't done a lot of that.
What are F2s?
F2 is a Congo Borble times a Congo Borble, instead of just a Congo times a Borble. And their band dog guys will tell you this, but there's a counterintuitive principle.
You have nice
What happens is with F2s, F3s, F4s, the more times you do it, they actually get less consistent. And often people are doing that to try and get more consistency, and it doesn't happen. And there was a biologist who figured this out and explained why, and the principle is named after him, and I forgot his name. Not Pavlov, no, that's a different guy. So the F1s are very consistent. These guys look pretty consistent. I don't know, it's a bit early yet. Temperament's not really on display yet, which is probably why I should shut this video down at 10 minutes. OlympicDogs.net. Check us out. Go to the website with questions. If you stumbled here, if you're not just a customer, forgive us the lack of entertainment value, but these videos are really intended for customers, although I may have to bump up the educational quotient if people are going to subscribe just for the hell of it. No reason to go. No reason to cheat the world of content if we have an audience, right?
This little guy just gave me a little yeah.
I find myself wandering around YouTube for hours these days. Anything in the world you can think of is out there. You can learn a lot for free. It's amazing, really. You take it all for granted, your generation. You were born with all these tools. I come from the era of the landline. Yeah.
You take the landline for granted.
I'm so over the landline. You don't even know about phone booths.
Oh,
I know what a
you don't
phone
even
booth
know about
is.
suitcases that we had to use in my day.
Wait a
To
minute,
buy
hold
a
on.
big
Your day? What are you kidding? Yeah. All right.
I took a youth potion.
Yeah. When I was a boy.
Don't judge by my appearance.
All right.
She's actually
Shenanigans and mischief. F2. There's shenanigans posted up over there. Good spot, buddy. Good spot.
Oh, that was a big
I think we can feed them now. Anything you want to say to the world? For me, for when I look at these when I'm an old man and I remember you when you were a sweet child before you became a total pain in the ass teenager, which you're on the edge of now.
No. I was gonna say something.
Go ahead,
nice,
say it for the historical record.
But
Here's a long way from a teenager still. That's my last child. Yeah, that's a little stink eye teenager look. Yeah, who cares? All right.